hour, and then of course Andrew will be back later in the day. But remember that today's special pricing is exactly what it means. 1 day only pricing, whether you're doing phosphatidylcholine, liver antioxidants, the bundle, or immune. Now, speaking of immune, or I always say, they say happy wife, happy life. Well, I say happy gut, happy life. Because let's be honest, especially this time of year, you might find that that little biome, they talk about the mind-gut connection. I know Dr. Amen, Andrew's friend, talks about that. This is something that, of course, Andrew has been in the news a lot, but once more, you do the finest of the Friendly Flora that we all need to have, regardless of, you know, what we're doing in our lives, you know, to keep things, you know, in balance.
And when it comes to, you just said about being, you know, a happy gut, happy life, that it's more than just sort of, well, if your stomach feels well, that you're going to be relatively happy. It's much more complicated than that, or much more straightforward than that. That when it comes to some of these neurochemicals in our body, like serotonin, which is often referred to as sort of a feel-good chemical, a feel-good hormone in our body. But when we think about serotonin, what we don't think about is the fact that it's not made by our body. It's in our body, not made by our body. Most of us would think it's made by our brain. Nope, it's not made by our brain. It doesn't share that with other neurochemicals. It's made principally by the organisms that inhabit our gut. So these organisms that live in us, they live in us so closely related to us that it's almost as if they are part of us, but they rely on us. Those friendly flora, they really rely on us to treat them well, to truly be friendly. And if we treat them well and they're truly friendly and happy, then so are we. I've talked about the science constantly. It's straightforward that these organisms are critical for a healthy digestive system. They're critical for a healthy immune system. So nothing is a more perfect partner with our immune factors today special than our Ultimate Friendly Flora today. But when we look at these organisms, we look at their genetic composition. If we look at our genetics, we could look at our genetics as we know today and get a pretty good idea about our health risks, our disease risks, things like that. We have a good sense of what our genetics implies for our future. But what's interesting, if scientists and experts look at the genetics of the organisms living inside you, beyond your genetics, they can tell more about you and your future health risks by looking at the genetics of the organisms living inside you than by looking at your genetics. If someone were to tell me that, I'm going to carefully select the genetics of the organisms living inside me. And that's exactly how we went about selecting the genetics of the organisms in this product. And the whole concept behind these products, or eating things like yogurt, the fermented foods that contain these organisms, is we want to select the organisms that are associated with the health benefits we seek. And that's exactly what we do with Ultimate Friendly Flora. It's the research is abundant, the research is crystal clear. We don't have to get cute with all these organisms that are for all these different health maladies. All we know and all we want are the organisms that are associated with a healthy functioning microbiome, a healthy gut-brain axis, the things that really support, and the organisms we know that support that good health that we seek.
Well, and again, you read those reviews and you'll understand. I'll just do the pricing one more time. 30, 60, 90, 180, significant savings. But, you know, I think it's important that I say, I know the information is priceless, but truly nobody makes a product like this. I mean, yes, you can find people talking about flora, but Andrew does it in a way that's just so respectful of that biome and supporting you in the way that you want. I mean, at this pricing, it's irresistible. It's something that you should really, in my own opinion, you should do. Do it for you, do it for your health. And even if you read some of those reviews, gut instinct, I love that play on words. Gut instinct said, buy this, trust your gut. I've used a wide variety of flora pre or probiotics for years. My stomach and gut never actually felt better. I respect and trust Andrew. I watch him each time he's on like it's my job. I listened to my gut and bought this product. Ah, what a help it is, indeed. Finally, no lingering discomfort after meals, and I feel like myself again. As I gloat, no no more bloat. Yay me. I'll try to.
That's great.
I mean, that's adorable. Great quality probiotic. I've been taking Friendly Flora since Andrew first launched the product at HSN. Love this probiotic. I have my entire family taking Friendly Flora and other of Andrew's supplements. I know I can trust Andrew to make quality supplements, which gives me peace of mind that I'm getting the very best for my money. A great investment in my health. Thanks, Andrew and HSN. My best ever 83-year-old mother started taking this several years ago. Now she won't be without it. I take it, my husband, my brother, my cousin, we're all taking this. It helps your gastrointestinal tract like nothing else. You get an added bonus if you take the Fiber Mucil, which I think is also on special right now along with it. And you must take as stated on the label, and it works. Andrew will have to build a wing on his factory just for my family. Oh, those are cute.
And you read those reviews, and there's no doubt that those reviews were written by real people and having real experiences. And that's what these products are. We make these products for you. We had to adapt. For 20 years, I wanted to make a probiotic from the day I started my company, but it took over 20 years before you could make a probiotic that delivered the ingredients that were stable at the normal shipping temperatures and at room temperature. It took a couple of decades. We had to be patient. Other companies chose to make products that weren't stable and wouldn't deliver benefits. So it was a patient process for us, but again, 43 years of making supplements, we make supplements that work. And we weren't going to introduce a probiotic product, a product like this, until we were absolutely certain it was going to deliver an incredible result. And that's exactly what this product is. It's another product that has evolved probably a dozen times in the 20 years that we've had it available.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, here's another one, a daily must. Thank you, Andrew. We all need this in our tummy to keep it just right. Been taken for years. Easy to swallow. That's something we didn't spend a lot of time on in this show. No aftertaste.